美国警察的权力有多大？其实，即使他们的权力再大，也都只能在法律范围之内行使，任何人都不能凌驾于法律之上。这里是美国印第安纳州的一个公园，这个公园今天挺热闹，有一家展览公司在这里办了一个展览活动，然后有多家供应商在这里展览和卖东西，而麦克带着几个同伴也来到了公园里。他们不是来卖东西的，而是来做宣传的。宣传什么呢？向人们讲述阶级压迫以及社会中最受压迫的群体的问题。而旁边的展览公司看到麦克就不高兴了，于是就报了警。现在拍视频的人就是麦克。
So where have they rented? Where is?
So they have from the pavilion all the way down to where it curves around on the other side.
Was that like a permit or something?
Yes,
Do you have a copy of it?
I do not have a copy of it, but
Can you easily obtain one?
Correct.
Can you show
So
that
can
to
you
us?
obtain
I
one
don't
and
have
show
one.
us what they've actually rented and what
who
the
has
stipulations
one?
are?
Why are you guys
Also,
why are you giving me a
Oh no.
what's your name, officer?
I'm just asking.
I'm not.
Sergeant?
I'm just asking you very nicely if you guys should step on the outside of the
Sergeant?
festival, and you can do what you want.
Sergeant, what's your name?
Lee,
What's your badge number?
304.
Okay, I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mike.
Hey, we're going to respectfully decline your request, and we're going to stay here for now. Okay, this is a public park. We're on the public access of the park. We understand they've rented some pavilions and things like
they
that.
have all this rented.
We're not going to occupy their rented pavilions and things like that. And they have signs that says everyone is welcome, and this is a public event, by the way. It's not a private event. I already talked to the Parks and Rec people.
Hold on.
This is not a private event. This is a public event.
Stand by 1 second.
What would happen if we don't leave? What will you do, Sergeant?
Oh, actually, it's nice to just move on the outside of the
I understand you're asking. I'm just respectfully declining.
Right.
Okay? Cool?
We're not harassing.
We're all good then?
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right.
But if I get any more words, then I'm gonna have to get you guys moved.
What are you going to do if we don't?
I'll probably just have to just remove you from the park.
How so? How are you going to remove me from the park? By
I'll
force?
get you a copy of the thing.
But how are you going to, Sergeant? How?
现在李警官去找承包商了。刚开始，李警官上来就想把麦克赶走，不料麦克是懂法律的，而且他事前已经咨询过公园的负责人了，说承包商只是租了这些摊位，而整个公园依然是对公众开放的。说的直白一点，今天这个公园还是属于公共场所，公民可以自由进出，只是这些摊位被租出去了而已。在美国，你可以站在公共场所干你想干的任何事，只要不违法就行，不要去骚扰别人和阻拦交通就没有问题。所以今天麦克在公园里发传单做宣传，只要不去打扰摊位上的人，就完全是合法合理的。别说承包商不敢拿他怎么样，警察来了依然拿他没有办法。
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm all right. How about yourself?
So everybody here is paid to have a booth, so I would be happy to let you have a vendor space here, but it's
We're not vending anything.
Well, but you're taking up space that would otherwise be a vendor space.
Who's wanting to set up here?
You are. You've set up. You are handing out information about what you all do, which is what everybody else here is doing. So.
We're not vending anything. We're just exercising our freedom of speech in the public venue.
Well, but see, we rented the entire park.
Yeah, you got signs that says everyone is welcome. Are we not welcome?
Yes, but these people paid for their spots to be here to share their.
Yeah, and we're not in their spots.
We're not in
that they
their
paid
spots.
No,
for.
actually, you are because these would. Be
Oh,
spots that
is
I
someone
would-
going to set up a table
Who
here?
wants to set up here?
I'll find somebody to set up here.
Okay.
That has paid for their spot to be here.
How about in every single open
That's okay.
area?
We'll take care of it.
If you could get some
All
law
right,
enforcement,
thank
we'd
you.
love to speak with them.
Well, we're not vending anything.
Yeah.
We're just here as citizens of the community with freedom of speech. Everybody's wearing T-shirts with messages on them. It's allowed. Howdy,
I did confirm that they have.
Sergeant Hughes. How you doing? Or Officer Hughes, huh? Right. Yeah, I know.
So I got the paperwork here.
Uh huh.
You guys are more than welcome to be out here, but that's the entrance. So you guys can stand on the outside of the entrance, but
They have
inside.
signs. Everyone's welcome.
Okay, listen
Yep.
to what I'm saying. They don't want the protesters in here. So
We're not protesting, sir.
There you go.
The thing is, this is an event. If they want you gone, then you gotta go.
现在面前站的是两个部门的警察，左边的李警官是圣约瑟夫县的县警，而右边的这位则是南本德市局的警察。这个公园就位于南本德市，而南本德市是属于圣约瑟夫县的。美国的县比市大，县警和市局的人在这里都有执法权。现在李警官还是要求麦克他们到外面去，而麦克也是很有礼貌的拒绝，凡事都要讲法律。公园是公共场所，我又没有违法，你凭什么把我赶出去呢？ 刚才承包商的人说他们租下了整个公园，在麦克看来，他就是在撒谎，因为之前麦克了解到他们只是租了摊位，而且他们今天举办的这场展览就是公众活动，并不是私人活动。如果他们真的把整个公园给租下来了，那么可以用围栏把公园给围起来，想让谁进就让谁进，不想让谁进谁也进不了。
I was told it was a public event and that they rented the pavilions and things, but this is still accessible to the public, this whole park, right?
No, it's not.
The public is walking through here freely all they want.
Right, but they're not in here protesting.
We're not
The guy
protesting.
who's leading this does not want you guys in here. So
What am I protesting? It's about pride. This is a pride event, right?
So you guys are more welcome to go up to the entrance and do what you do, but they don't want you inside the bubble right here.
What does the paperwork say?
It's right here.
They don't want you here. The city's okay with it. So if
It's also right here, Parks and Venue, and I got
have to arrest you for criminal
Parks and Venue.
trespass, you decide.
Okay, but what does it say?
Does it specify the location that they have rented?
Yes, they have this rented right here.
Where does it
Parks-
specify?
Can I see that?
Well, what are you going to do if
I mean,
if we
you
stay
showed me
here?
the document for like 3 seconds. If I want to be informed so that I can make a wise decision, let me see where is specified that they've rented. Like, are you saying
I
I
understand
can't
they
stand
don't.
right over there?
No, I told you guys more than perfectly. You can go stand right
So
over
they
there.
haven't rented
No,
there.
you guys go right over there to that cart path and do whatever you guys want to do. They don't want you inside.
Can you
of
show
that-
me
Right.
where
You
they
talking all the way
have
over
the
there by the
permit
cars?
for?
Correct. Or you
No,
can
I
go
don't
back
wanna go
over.
over
Okay, well then the entrance is right there. That's what they do
I'm
now.
happy right here where I'm at.
Do they have
I'm perfectly within my rights to stand here. This is a public space.
right there? See where those balloons are right there? That's where it all starts.
You got Black Lives Matter. You got all sorts of messages floating around this
They're
place.
contracted to be inside here with that.
That young man's not contracted to be inside of here.
What are you talking
With
about?
Black Lives Matter right here behind you.
Yes, they are.
No, he's not.
That's got nothing to do with anything.
It does. There's all sorts of messages. Everyone's welcome. It says right there. What's going to happen if we don't leave?
I'm not sure this is then we're going to have to start arresting people if we don't
For
want to
what?
do that. For criminal trespass.
We're not trespassing. This is a public park and it's a public event.
It's criminal trespass.
This is a public event on a public park and we're not interrupting the event. We're not disrupting the flow of traffic. We're in a public park.
I talked to Scott.
We want confirmation that they've actually rented the entire park because we were.
They don't have the
and
entire
Mike,
park. I've already told you that. They
Okay.
have half of the park.
we were told
Where does it say?
was
You
the
didn't show me
pavilions.
where it says
Like,
that.
where did you get that information right
And does
there?
it say it's a
I got-
private or public event? They have to
Is
specify
that in
that in their
writing? Is that in
contractual
writing?
agreement with the Parks Department.
这些警察看来平时对公民压迫习惯了，竟然说要逮捕麦克，理由是非法侵入。可是麦克却不吃他这一套啊，在公共场合怎么能算非法侵入呢？你们说承包商租下了整个公园，那你们把合同拿过来看看呀。其实合同就在李警官的手机里，刚才李警官拿出来给麦克看了3秒，然后又收回去了，接下来就没有再拿出来给别人看，因为李警官在撒谎，他自己也知道，其实承包商的确只是租了摊位而已，而麦克在这里发传单做宣传，完全是合法的。
When they fill out the contractual obligation to rent out pavilions and things like that, they have to specify if the event is public or private.
That same individual told me to basically F myself.
Is this registered as a
I would-
public or private event? According to the contractual, exactly. He won't even let us read it. I tried to get copies of it earlier this week. No one will give them. I talked to the Parks Department. They said the park was not closed to the public today. They have signs that says everyone is welcome. We're welcome here. Now, if they want to take down their everyone is welcome signs and say not everyone's welcome here and they want to be bigots and they want to be discriminatory, they can do that. And they can register this as a private event, fence it off, and charge admission or
Yeah, they just
or,
did that in
you know,
Indianapolis with the Indy Pride. That
Yeah.
all military park, it was a private event that was ticketed.
That's what they have to do
Yeah.
in order to do what you're saying is happening, criminal trespass. They have to permit this as a private event. They have to cordon off the area, and they either have to charge admission or have a gated entrance. Then they can choose who comes in and doesn't to their private event. Just like if we had a wedding event and we wanted a pavilion and we didn't want other people in our wedding event, we could register it as a private event.
Well, the county officer will bring whoever's in charge over here just so we can confirm and
Yeah.
talk it over with you.
Okay. I'm just saying we're happy where we're at, and I don't really have any intentions to leave.
Now,
We're not going around to other businesses prohibiting what they're doing.
Not at all. Everyone's welcome. It says right there.
Yeah, like you said, it's a public event.
They invited the whole public to be here. We're just taking their invitation. They asked everybody to be here. It's a public event.
Are you getting one of these, miss? Are you getting one of these, miss? Are you getting one of these, miss? And these, miss?
Thank you.
承包商也承认了，这场展览就是公众活动，不是私人活动。那么从法律的角度来讲，他就没有理由把麦克赶走。况且他们也只是租了摊位而已。
We can be trespassed from public property if we commit crimes. I agree with you. We're not committing any crime right now. So you would have to articulate some sort of crime we're committing right now in order to criminally trespass us. For what? No. You'd have to articulate. This is public property. Just asking me to leave. But it's public. It's a public. We have a right to be here just like everybody else.
We'll speak with the sergeant when he
Well, he is a sergeant. Yeah, so if it's a public event, it's not cordoned off, they're not charging admission, it's open to the public, traditional public forum applies, okay? Now, we're not allowed to do anything criminal within their event, and we're also not allowed to disrupt their permitted event, which we're not doing. We're just standing here with a message on signs, that's it.
You guys get one of these? Love hasn't won yet. It talks about like class suppression and who in our society is most oppressed.
I'm just saying what I said. I'm not arguing the point.
Okay. Well,
在完全合法的情况下，警察想把麦克赶走，不料却被麦克给上了一课。看来，公民在面对执法人员非法要求时，还是需要拿起法律武器维护自身的合法权益。前面几位警察被麦克给整懵了，现在镜头前面这位警察是市局的警察领导，一起来看看他会怎么处理这件事情。
thank you. I understand. This is a hard.
Okay. And can't say that because that's not going to sound good.
It's all right, Sergeant Masterson, let me help you out. I'll be very empathetic with you, okay? I totally understand your situation. I totally understand you have a job to do, and this is a difficult situation, okay? We're not here to interrupt their event, okay? We're not here to disrupt their vendors. We're not here to disrupt the flow of traffic in any way, shape, or form. But I totally understand your situation. It's a hard place to be put in. But your job is to enforce the law. It's a public
You get one of
event,
these?
and we're not
Jesus
breaking the
saves.
law.
You get one of these, sir?
I'll be back with you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
市局领导说他马上会再回来，不过他们走了以后再也没有回来。毫无疑问，麦克赢了。警察再厉害，他也要依法行事。麦克作为美国公民，自从出生的那一刻起，就被赋予了宪法第一修正案的权利。今天麦克他们所做的事情就属于言论自由，这是受第一修正案保护的。首先，只要是在公共场所，你就可以说任何你想说的话，前提是你说的话不能违法，比如说威胁别人或者瞎编乱造等等。你要对你所说的话负责。在美国，言论自由是一项基本人权，公民可以按照个人意愿表达自己的想法和意见。这些意见表达不用受任何人的事前审查和限制，也无需担心事后会受到政府的报复行为，因为联邦法律和各州法律也都强烈保护公民的言论自由。今天警察说麦克是在抗议，他们的说法完全是错误的。如果他们要以这个理由逮捕麦克，那么他们就侵犯了麦克第一修正案的权利。再来说承包商，承包商只是租了几个摊位而已，他们完全没有理由把麦克赶走，因为麦克他们是站在公共场所。如果承包商真的不想被别人打扰，办法只有一个，把整个公园租下来，设立围栏和门禁，否则他们没有权利去管别人在干什么。总之，今天麦克算是赢了，这些警察走了以后再也没有回来。